That's cool.
There we are.
Nice.
Yeah, see, nice. Yeah, we got transitions now. It's slowly becoming a more professional.
We're so professional.
Slowly becoming a more professional stream.
So professional.
I just need to learn not to, drink Coca-Cola 10 seconds before we start streaming, so I don't have a thing in my throat. What do you call it?
I drank 3/4 of a bottle of vodka, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good to go.
I'm good to go. I'm also good to drive. No, wait.
It's what we call a...
don't drink drive.
Don't drink and drive. Never do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, guys. Welcome back. My name is Erik. I'm your community manager here with Joel Bylos, as always, the creative director on Conan Exiles. We've been...
You say as always, but we haven't always been together.
Yeah, that's true. I should stop saying that.
I've missed you so much, though.
Yeah, I missed you too. We've been away on vacation. Vacation. I've been away on vacation, and then I came back, and then you've been working from home because you have kids to take care of and stuff. So we've been away for 4 weeks, but we still we've still been working on things. At least.
Indeed. Many things.
Many things. Some of which you may have already seen in on YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitter, depending on where you get your Conan Exiles.
Where you get your daily dose of Conan Exiles.
Yeah, exactly. So we announced our upcoming expansion update.
Make sure you say update.
Yes.
People get it upset when you say just expansion. Expansion update.
Expansion update.
Somebody's asking about the hoodie. Tell us about the hoodie. Explain the hoodie.
The hoodie is it's a hoodie that I bought off the internet.
Nice.
Off a web shop called Serpent Urban Clothing.
Okay.
I initially went there to buy
Okay, that's enough about your
I initially went there to buy a sweater that was basically just a Nutella logo with the chocolate part in it. And then I found this instead, and I was like, yeah, I should buy that. And so I bought this thing. All right. Logitech control panel. Turn off the audio white balance. Your hoodie is confusing.
Hopefully everybody who has ordered one of these shirts now has this shirt.
All right, I'm going to see if I can...
You are messing with the color balance, I see that.
I am messing with the color balance. Jesus Christ.
He can't help you now.
Maybe I should just take the hoodie off so it doesn't confuse the...
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Yeah, I'm just going to... Screw it.
Nice.
Be
careful the shirt doesn't come up with it.
Yeah,
no,
there we go.
There we go. All right.
Haha.
All right, enough fooling around. Let's talk Exiles.
Yes. We have shown off our... I'm just going to jump back. There, now we can see the chat. Off says Rudolph ASMR. Yes, let's talk Conan Exiles. We've revealed the Frozen North update, which will come with many things.
Many things.
Should we maybe run the trailer once more, or should we just jump into...
That is up to your call. I do not work in the marketing department. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think we can... maybe we can run the trailer at the end of the stream. But before we jump into the game, I think we should maybe do some... I even wrote a list of things that we might want to say, because there's some housekeeping stuff that we might want to do.
Housekeeping, okay.
Housekeeping, yeah.
Sure.
We're not going to clean things. We're just going to,
give
people some updates.
You're already taking off clothes on the stream, man. You may as well put on the housemaid outfit. Yeah. Let's get to it.
Exactly.
Right.
That
should tick the inappropriate. Joel said something inappropriate box, right?
Yes. Please tell us if any of you have a bingo during the stream.
If anyone's running bingo of some form, that'd be fun.
Yeah, just post it in the stream. The people who know what this is about, they know what it's about. So we've also we're slowly ramping up to releasing Conan Exiles on Xbox One. That's happening August 16th, so it's about 12 days from now. Someone's already shouting bingo.
To save you some time on Twitter, I think we should say there will be no pre-orders of the Xbox One version of the game.
Yes,
because it's a game preview title. So
I have already said this on Twitter many times and on Facebook many times. But yes, there is no pre-order because game preview is already considered a pre-order, much like early access, all that kind of stuff. People have been asking us about crossplay between PC and Xbox One. It's something that we would like to do, but it's very difficult to do. Currently, the Conan Exiles won't be on the Xbox Store on PC. It will only be on the Xbox Store on console.
Yes,
at least for now. And it's kind of complicated to do crossplay unless you build your own networking solution.
Well, I mean, Xbox has a networking solution and Steam has a network solution. They are not the same networking solution.
Yeah.
So therefore, levels of technical challenge, you essentially have to make the Xbox networking solution work with a Windows client, and then it's work.
Yes. People have also been asking us about mods on consoles, as in modifications to the game. There won't be at launch, which this is also a complicated thing, but for now we must have been focusing on making the best possible version we can for Xbox, and then we'll see about mods.
Core focus.
Eventually.
Remember, it's game preview on Xbox as well, so we have some time to adjust things going
forward.
launch.
Yeah, 100%. It's all a process as we move toward full launch in Q1 2018. Finally, as has already been mentioned in the chat, Nicole is in the chat answering people's questions. Pricing hasn't been announced yet, but we will do it before we launch on game preview, so please be patient. Same goes for servers and all that kind of good stuff on Xbox One. So, let's talk about the new biome. What are you laughing at?
Remove climbing. That makes me laugh. No. No. Not going to happen. Anyway, continue.
Let's jump into the biome.
Sure.
Shall we?
Oh, are you going to show the character creation?
I'm going to show the character creation because we have added something to the character creation. We added two things now to the character creation that people have been asking us about. I think I'm gonna all right, then we switched over. One thing that people have been asking us about for quite a while. I'm just gonna pick a random race. I like the Harcanian because he starts off with the skullet, the reverse mullet without
I know, Lawrence. I got this, Lawrence.
We've added Emir, the new deity, the Frost Father or something.
Fantastic text formatting there.
Oh, absolutely. But what people are most excited about is the facial hair.
Facial hair.
Which I think looks a lot better than the last time we did the stream. The last time it was kind of, I don't know, coarse, rough, kind of thin, I guess. But we've been updating it a bit by bit, and it's I think it's starting to look really nice. You can do like a Khal Drogo thing, you can do like a Viking thing. Yeah,
this is the first few parts of facial hair. We will add more facial hairs as well.
Yeah. We're gonna try to do your questions after we've like touched upon some of the things that we're gonna talk about. So please hold your questions in chat for now, and then we'll get to them as we can get to them. If Nicole can answer stuff, she will answer it. But we're not gonna do a lot of Q&A live right now, but we're gonna do it.
Is Nicole in the chat?
Yes.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. She's in chat answering people's questions. Something that we should mention is people before this have been asking about if it's possible to add beards to already existing characters, or will they have to remake their characters?
Yes, we would like to add an item that allows you to re-customize characters.
Mm-hmm.
That is not in though with the biome launch. So if you want a beard at biome launch, you are going to have to recreate on private servers. On official servers, full wipe, so you'll get the choice anyway.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I like this one. It's almost I would have liked to if you added like a Fu Manchu mustache, because that would be perfect for this guy. But I think we're gonna go for this one. And we've also added the Physique Slider, which the difference in physique will be a bit subtle.
It is subtle.
It is very subtle. But if you keep your eye on him, I guess you will see the differences as I slide this thing up and down, and you will especially see the differences when we're finally jumping into the game, so you can actually see what this guy looks like. So, what's a good name for a Harcanian?
Let's see. Turok is good.
Turok?
T-U-R-O-K.
So it's almost like the dinosaur hunter, though.
It's not Turok, but yeah. Sure.
Alright, we're going to skip the opening cutscene.
How dare you? How dare you? Hey, look!
I dare.
Some people might notice we've actually been doing some updates to the visual fidelity of the game. So the game has had some saturation and contrast changes, so it's slightly more colourful. What field of view are you playing at?
I am playing at what was standard when I jumped in, so it's 7590.
Ooh, you should default that. And crash the game, probably.
To this?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, you think that's fine?
Yeah. Put it in third. That's the point. I don't know if you can do that during the stream, but it seems to work okay.
Yeah. I thought I crashed the game for a second.
This is the Xbox.
But I didn't.
This is the Xbox field of view, so you have no recourse here.
Yeah. Joel's grabbing the controller away from me. So as you can see on our barbarian here, he basically looks like he's carved out of stone because I put the physique slider all the way to the right.
Body fat percentage 0.02.
Yeah. You can pinch his skin basically. You can especially see it out the back here, which I think some people would like to.
He's ripped.
Yeah, he's very ripped. He's carved out of stone.
It's actually kind of how my back looks.
Yeah.
My front not so much, but my back it's all wrinkly and stuff. It's cool.
You put your shit. I forgot what the name is now. You do your sit-up. You do your sit-ups backwards.
All my loose skins on the front.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way. Cool. All right.
So as you can see, we're currently overheating because we're in the middle of the sandy desert. And this is the new temperature system that we're adding with the expansion update. And what happens when you get overheated? You will slowly start to lose. You will lose water more quickly. Basically,
you lose water. You become thirsty faster.
Yeah.
You eventually start to suffer status effects like heat stroke. Heat stroke, for example, heavily impinges your ability to use stamina.
Yep.
There are various effects. Frostbite is slightly different.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, since the new biome is what everyone wants to see as we're here,
I suppose we should show it to them.
Let's just jump right to it. Now we have a pre-built village in this game database made by our communications manager Torregel. I'm just gonna teleport to it. Here we go.
No,
keeping my fingers crossed that our PC doesn't crash.
I kind of okay. I'm gonna go on one of Joel's famous rants. Dun, 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 dun. Do you need to be in God mode, or are you gonna die when you hit the ground?
I'm gonna ghost myself as we fall down.
Okay, Joel's famous rants time.
Okay.
I don't like using the word biome.
Okay.
And the reason I don't like using the word biome is because there's at least 3 very distinct environments in this area that are not. There's not one biome, and I don't like biome. It's a weird. I would say it's a map expansion.
Okay.
Not a biome. Right.
Map
I think it's the reason like biome is sort of a Minecraft / Ark use it as well, but Ark use it in the correct way, which is they added a new temperature type to the map that was already there. They added snowy mountains, right? We haven't done that. We've expanded our map, and we've added at least 2 to 3 different types of area here. So that's why I prefer not to use the word. Yeah, I would say region.
Map expansion.
Oh, just region. We've added a new region, right? It's fine. I don't. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cloak myself so this wolf doesn't kill me.
Okay. Cool.
Bye, wolf. So we're playing on local right now because that's how it's gonna be on this stream. And this is Torregel's village, which you might recognize from the trailer we put out earlier this week. And someone in chat is saying that it looks freaking awesome, and I would be inclined to agree. Now, this is just a small part of it, as you can see, because this increases the landmass of about, I think we've said 70%.
Yeah, we've said 70. It's theoretically 68. Yeah. 0.5. 432.
There's a lot of things to discover. There's 2 new dungeons, as we've shown in the trailer, but we're not going to show you the new dungeons because you're going to have to figure out where those are for yourselves, because we have to leave some stuff up to the imagination. However, some of the things that we can show you in the stream might be stuff like the new armor types.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we could also walk around a little bit, show some of the area as well.
Yes, of course. But I'm just going to dress myself in some warmer clothing because I'm standing here in what looks like a very cold forest in my skivvies, basically. So
this area is actually moderate, I think, in terms of temperature.
Yeah?
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
So when you put stuff on, you might find yourself starting to warm up too much, but we'll see.
I'm just going to throw on some fur armor real quick.
Cool.
Now our Hurricanian looks very well equipped for the cold weather.
He's looking good. Could you give him a helmet? We have some pretty cool helmets.
Sure, I can give him a helmet. Let's see. Gear, helmet. There's the fur helmet, obviously.
It's a bit of a Conan classic.
Yes. And let's see. We have some options to choose from. Which, of course, makes him look like a Viking dude. We have the heavy padded helmet, which I think he's missing something, like to cover his eyes.
I don't know about that.
Maybe. And the fur helmet, which, you know, completes the set.
I do like your face in this.
Look at those eyes. Those are some smoldering, sexy eyes,
yes.
right?
They smoldered with the fire of an elemental.
Exactly, yeah. That's a good quote.
It's Beloit's passion. It's in the books.
Yeah, exactly. So, new armor, new building pieces, pretty much new, lots of things. Thankfully, this place is open for us if we just walk around here and jump down here.
Nice.
Now, you might have seen this place in the trailer that we put out. And what you can see here is a lot of new building stuff. This is a building made of insulated wood, which you'll need to keep yourself warm, basically.
You're overheating now. You wore war armor?
Yeah. Now I'm overheating because I'm indoors with torches burning. So, you know, take off the helmet, take off the gloves.
It's smoky in here.
Yes.
There's an ice box. Look, people haven't seen these.
No.
And you can't touch them.
I can't touch it because I believe the server settings are not... let's see, containers. There we go. So, preservation box.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, basically, you put ice in a box with food and it keeps it cold. And therefore it doesn't decay as fast. Much more slowly.
Does that apply only to... does that apply for cooked meat as well? Or is it only for the raw stuff?
I think it applies to both, but that actually I need to check with Robert. I think it applies to both. I haven't checked it.
Yeah. And as you can see, we have fish here. We have oyster flesh, and we'll cover some of the fishing aspects a bit later. We also have a stove that allows us to cook things as long as you have the prerequisite recipes.
Yes, and you find recipes around the world in different cultural areas now, so you can learn to do different things. No, it's not a refrigerator; it's a ice box.
Yes,
where you put ice with things. These did exist.
The cooking is somewhere. I know where it is. There it is. So starting out, you can make yourself some nice
basic stuff. Yeah.
Basic stuff, some meat stuff, and there are how many like cooking recipes have we added to the game?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Ask Robert.
It's more than enough.
Robert's been working in the holidays, doing his chef fantasy. So.
Well, the man is a machine.
The man is a machine.
Comes to doing this stuff.
And a lot of this stuff has cold and heat protection.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And which is good for the new frozen North biome. And finally, there's the fluid press, which you know more of than I do because you've been
put things
running
in it.
This
you
stuff.
Squash them and you turn them into different types of oils, which you then use for different things, different recipes. So it's a medium step in creating different objects.
Right.
Fish, for example, you can squish for the oil.
And then the oil is used for
different things.
Like
I don't remember. That's why I'm like.
I thought you were the creative director, man. I thought you knew everything.
I don't remember what they put the oil into exactly
for
the recipes. It's one of the new recipes, but I can't remember exactly. I know you can use it for cooking.
Yeah. Someone in chat is actually suggesting that we could add like smoking and drying as well because that was also a thing in.
Yeah. Of course you can.
In those times, though, you know, it's a fantasy setting,
yes.
but it's.
I like it when people say things like dehydration. Indeed, I'm not sure we could call it dehydration.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
Because it's a very modern expression.
Yeah, but you know, it's
smoking.
It's a fantasy.
Yeah.
So
fermentation's probably just as bad.
Yeah,
I blame myself. I actually didn't name this stuff.
With the fermentation barrel, you can make beer, you can make wine, which will also heat you up.
Yes.
So
different types of drinks cool you down and heat you up.
That's a bit of a break from reality. What? It doesn't work like that.
What?
Yeah, like if you drink beer when you're cold, you actually get colder. Your core temperature actually goes down.
Sure, but you feel warmer.
True. But it's, you know, it's...
Dude, trust me, I've spent enough drunken nights out in Norway in the middle of winter.
Me too. And I
to be able to say
froze.
that I don't notice.
And I almost froze.
Well, maybe it's because I'm fat, I don't know. What are you trying to say?
No, I'm not trying to say anything.
And we've added...
I leave that up to the YouTube
We've
comments.
integrated the app Grinder into our game.
Yeah, we have.
So, this is for anyone.
So what does the grinder do?
It grinds things.
To do what?
I actually have no idea.
Really?
I have not played with the crafting machines.
All right.
I know we use it to break things down into components that you use. Again, for cooking, for crafting things. crafting alchemy components.
It's all part of the
There's a general.
greater cooking
There's generally been a massive overhaul of the crafting system and different things that you can do in this area. So I haven't caught up on all the recipe changes.
Downstairs, there's nothing because most of the stuff was built for the trailer. But I think we're going to move on and jump into this terrace here, where there's a Mammoth Trophy. So we've added a bunch of new trophies.
Someone killed a mammoth?
Someone killed a mammoth. Someone also killed a dragon, which we will see later.
Someone has a dragon head trophy.
Yes, that is the implication.
I don't think they killed the dragon. I think they cheated and spawned it.
Yes, absolutely. I think this entire thing was
cheat spawned.
Was a cheat spawn. Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
We've added a bunch of new trophies, like for example, mammoths and dragons and all kinds of stuff. And down here are the fish traps. So there's shellfish traps. There are regular other fish traps as well that you will place out in a river, which you can then use to catch fish.
I've been away.
That's a lot of fish.
I totally should have named these. I'm from Australia. There's no such thing as a shellfish trap.
No, but there's a God, what's it called? Lobster something?
Yeah, sure. Lobster trap, crab trap.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is that okay? Crustacean trap then.
I guess
see.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shellfish trap.
Shellfishes.
Oh, I need to turn off drinking and eating. There we go.
Yeah, maybe.
So
I guess.
don't have to bother with
I'm not
that.
used. Shellfish is such an American expression, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't name these things, Joe.
Push J. The Journey Gui.
Tell me about the Journey Gui.
Sure. Some of the things that we got feedback on were that people didn't know what to do at certain points in the game, or they found themselves lost. We've created this thing called the Journey Gui. Essentially, as you do certain things in the world, they will appear here. If you don't know what to do next, you can go in, and whichever chapter of the GUI you're in, you can click on things. If you're not in that chapter, for example, chapter 2, we're not in. Mm-hmm. So we don't know what to do. But in chapter 1, we can click any of those tasks and it will give us a little bit of information.
But it still fills in
if we do one of the things that is a part of chapter 2, it will update for us. So, cool.
Someone points out in chat, they don't put shrimp on the Barbie in Australia. How do they catch the shrimp? Don't they put shrimp?
No. We put prawns on the barbecue because we don't use the word shrimp. That is an American thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
No one uses the word shrimp in Australia.
Then
How we catch them is using trawlers.
Right.
Which are, Norway has trawlers.
Then how the hell how did the term shrimp on the Barbie come out?
Foster's, which is a beer not made in Australia.
Okay.
And not drunk in Australia for the most part.
Okay.
Was Foster's was doing commercials in America, and they hired Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee, to do a commercial where he says that. But how do I know all this? I don't know. I spent too many years being a butthurt Australian living in Norway, probably.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like you at all. Being a butthurt Australian. All right.
Nice.
Beehives obviously give you honey,
Over time,
which you then use to make beer and mead.
You can actually place these out. Just to be clear, all of this stuff can be placed out at different locations in the world. If the water isn't deep enough, you won't catch fish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
And this stuff can also be placed in the desert area.
Yep.
It's like you're not limited to just fishing in the frozen north.
And then honey is used for brewing alcohol.
Yes.
The most important part of all.
Yeah. Drek in chat says that he understands who Canada gets a lot of fake representation as well, which, it's... I guess they get blamed for... They get accused of saying sorry all the time, which... We have a Canadian working here. I don't think he says sorry all that much. But,
no, but he does say a boot.
Yeah, he does. He's
he's
a very polite person, though. I think, like, if the stereotype is that you're very polite, then I think you've won the lottery in life.
I'm stealing from you now.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm playing. Someone was asking just now about stamina management. Yes, we've changed stamina management. Watch. Faster respawn of stamina. Faster regen. Much faster regen.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yes, indeed. Okay, you can keep playing.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to run into this... damn it, he closed that door. We're going to run up into this fortress-type building.
This is a pretty place.
Yeah, it's like Turegel is a pretty good builder when he's allowed to cheat with his buildings.
Yeah, he likes to cheat.
Yeah, all of this stuff has been made in the editor, but he sets rules for himself, so you have to, like, all of this stuff is buildable by players. Like, if I had enough time, I could build this myself in-game. And this is the Black Ice This is a new tier 3.
This is tier 3.
Yeah.
It's capturing the the light from the fires are actually being captured quite a bit in the ice here. I see the reflection.
So the ice is supposed to be black. It's not supposed to be.
Well, it's black when you harvest it.
Yeah. And what we were inside earlier is the insulated wood, which all of this stuff will keep you warm. Will it then, if you build it in the desert, will it make you warmer, or it will? Yeah. All right.
Anything new about PvE content? Yes, we added an entire new biome.
Yes. That is the PvE content. And
there's new dungeons. Yes, there's lots of stuff to do.
I'm just going to close this drawbridge because I really like the closing drawbridge animation.
I remember you streamgasmed about that last time, as I recall.
It was the first time I'd seen it.
I remember.
It was the first time I saw it.
Dude, don't feel bad.
Here's the Dragonhead trophy. Obviously, all of these trees shouldn't be here, but it's because of thing.
Stuff for respawning. That's the Ymir altar.
And this is the Ymir altar. Because, as we said, we've added a new deity. And
you venerated the gods.
I venerated the gods by walking up to a crafting station.
I think using the altar the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And since there's a priest here, we can craft the true name of Ymir, which allows us to summon Ymir. I'm going to see if maybe we can smash this stuff later on. Maybe we can smash it. Who knows? And of course, you can craft Ymir's protection because to make the dome appear. And this marks your tier 3 altar, of course. And all of this stuff has been made out of black ice. And here's another Mammoth Trophy. So there's plenty of new stuff to go around as far as building goes. And of course, he's placed out thralls at all his crafting stations. And maybe we should go out and fight some stuff.
Sure.
I'm just going to boost myself a bit to level 30.
Let's go fight some humans, because that's where we've done AI improvements.
Right.
So I can go through a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So I've talked about this before. We were working on core AI with an external company. We have the first core AI changes have been added to humans.
Mm-hmm.
So with the biome, with the region, with the new region,
with the expansion,
and just in general with the update, all humans in the world will become relentless killers who will track you down and kill you. No, but they won't do stupid things anymore, like running off in the wrong direction. And we've added this AI to both humans and thralls, so people will be able to suddenly find the camps are a lot more challenging than they were. In fact, I would not recommend trying to play the way you used to play. You need to think a little more, because otherwise you're going to die.
Quickly.
Very quickly.
Yes. I'm just going to give myself some weapons and maybe some better armor.
Well, you're wearing medium. You should be fine.
Yeah? Okay, I'm going to give myself some better weapons.
Give me a... Oh, you're going to play the combat. I thought
I
was going to
play.
No,
you can play the combat.
Controller, man.
All right. We've added two new crafting ingredients. Star metal and...
Black ice.
Hardened steel.
Okay.
Three new then.
Yeah, and black ice. You have black ice weapons, right?
Yes.
As well. Black ice weapons are a special...
What do you want, Joel?
A star metal sword's fine, and a shield.
Star metal sword and shield. I think I already did that.
Yeah, then I'm probably good.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Anything else? Bows, arrows? No?
Let's just do it.
Let's just go fight someone.
Cool.
So there are weapons with... No, not black ice. As in... stuff that's cold, you know? So, black ice...
Is that my accent?
Black
ass. Black ass.
It could be mine. I have no idea. Black ice weapons and hardened steel weapons and star metal weapons and armor, of course. This is the fur armor that we're running around in. I'm actually going to decloak you so you'll get attacked when you...
Sounds like a good idea. Oh yeah, radio menu.
Yeah.
I was talking about the radio menu last time we streamed, and I was saying, hey, we're going to add stuff to it. Look, we've added stuff to it.
Yes, we've added...
It's prettier.
I really like this. Now there's weapon stats for people who like that.
You can also sheath, unsheath.
Oh,
sheath,
wow.
Unsheath.
Nice.
So that's been improved as well, because people who... There's going to be a lot of controversy around this change, but I have made it so you can no longer sprint in combat.
Why is that, Joel?
That is because in PvP, people were doing what I call lag jousting.
Okay.
Which means that they would sprint towards each other from distance, use mouse turning to aim, and then
Ah, yeah, that thing.
Right.
That thing, yeah.
And so, what we've done is instead we've removed sprint from combat.
Right.
So if you have a weapon drawn, you
Right.
can no longer sprint. Hi, Wolf. Let's do this.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, now that you're playing with a controller, the hotbar is gone.
Yes.
But when you're playing with mouse and keyboard, will then the hotbar...
Stamina management for the lose.
Will the hotbar always be there when you're playing with mouse and keyboard, or can players turn that on and off? You won. Congratulations.
Yeah. It's not every day I fail, it's just most days. Cool. Alright, let's continue. I was going to go fight some people.
Did you hear my question?
Sorry, no. Oh yeah, hotbar's disappearing?
Yeah, the hotbar disappears when you play with a controller.
Yeah, there's an automatic control.
But then it will come back again if I take over.
I saw 2 wolves. Oh man, this is...
It will come back if I play with a mouse and keyboard.
Yes, that's correct. After about 5 key presses.
Right.
I think there's some input time set up. Man is in the land of the wolves.
Okay,
Well, you probably shouldn't do that right now.
Yeah, you should kill those wolves, Joel, or escape.
You're going to escape by
climbing, for example.
And then they'll come after me around the corner, but that's okay. What I wanted to do was show people AI.
Yeah, but then you show them the wolf AI instead.
Wolf AI is fine.
Yeah.
The wolves, okay. Another thing, I guess, that's worth pointing out. Mm-hmm. When we first worked on Conan Exiles, we were working with a different kind of mindset, I think, with regards to some of the animations. And in the new biome, you'll see some of the newer mindset as we've taken towards our animations, which means that the wolves, for example, I think are much more interesting opponents to fight than, for example, the hyenas. Mm-hmm. And you'll see that trend across the biome, and you'll see it with all the new monsters we've made, and also you'll start to see it in the future. Right. That's actually a dire wolf, but that's all right. I can do it.
Now the Game of Thrones comparisons are really going to take off.
Well, come on. It's not like they invented this.
No, but you know, it's the... I know.
He killed his own wolf.
People are claiming that we ripped off Skyrim. People are claiming we ripped off Game of Thrones. It's, you know, it's a whole cycle of...
That's all right. As my good friend Waldgeist pointed out on Twitter, people say they always choose the most recent example. Oh yeah, that ripped. Mm-hmm. Damn. Get in there, die.
We can make the claim that Skyrim ripped off Norway. Just like in general.
Norway.
Just in general.
I think Nordic, perhaps, but I don't know if I'd make that claim. It's well, they have a lot of Swedish, weird, very strange Swedish accents.
Yeah, that's true, and some
it's hilarious
weird names.
Okay, looking for
people,
humans.
Let's check the map, shall we?
Why are there no humans here?
I have no idea, Joel. It's your game.
Oh, it's local. Huh, I know why. Okay.
Someone says there's no such thing as ripping off. Exactly. It's all either homage or it's borrowing without asking.
Oh, I like that. That's a great sentiment for a game dev to have.
I'm not a game dev. I'm a community guy.
Nice.
Right.
We can go. I'm going to run us towards Azagarth. New Azagarth.
Keep running. We've added a bunch of new weapons. Some of the stuff that you already saw, if you were keen-eyed during that when I opened up the admin panel. But do you have a specific number of how many weapons and armor and stuff we've added? I think it's over 100 different types of things.
Yeah, I mean, so we've added 3 material types per weapon, and we have, I think, 12 weapons. So do the math from there.
12 times 3 times it's... Yeah, I'm not a math
And then
guy.
each armor set has 5 pieces, and so bang.
I am not a math person.
It's getting up around 100.
I'm a humanities person.
You can do 3 times 12, though, surely.
Yeah, that's 36. See? I got it! Alright. You gotta be careful with that wolf, Joel.
It's alright, these wolves are easy. Because I can see them from a long way away.
Yes.
It's when they come after you and you're not prepared.
Like those dire wolves might over there.
Yeah. Where's my humans at?
I think they're in that camp over there.
That's a giant city.
Yeah, well, you should.
You think I'm ready to take on a city, man?
No, but, you know.
Have we saved at a bed?
No.
Should you spawn a bed?
Yeah, let's spawn in a bed.
Spawn a bed here so I don't...
Alright, let's spawn a bed. Bed. Folded. Let's do this. I like this cooperation thing we got going here. Oh,
Did you just do that? Because now I'm being attacked by a wolf. This is kind of weird. I just want to say that. This is awkward.
It is very awkward. I was going to say that I like this cooperation thing we have going where you're playing and I'm spawning in things. You still need to save by the bed.
That's a good point.
By the way.
Oh, see, someone changed the keys yesterday. By the way, people have been asking for this sort of stuff in the inventory for a while. I may as well point out that we've added these down the bottom on the buttons are hotkeys now.
Yeah.
And so people have been asking, for example, that they can just, on keyboard, select something and hit repair instead of having to go push the button. And that is actually, if you push this a few more times, to get the keyboard.
Oh.
Just WASD or, yeah, exactly. Now go to the keyboard version. See, now you've got hotkeys on everything as well for equipping, dropping, and all that sort of stuff.
Sweet.
Cool.
I'm going to equip this stuff so you're slightly better prepared.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Wolf. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Someone in chat pointed out that they got the impression that you can't use the icebox in the desert environment.
You can use it, but you have to go harvest ice all the time, which means you'll need to run
all the way to the biome.
All the way to the biome and back. So at that point, it becomes slightly less.
Will the ice eventually melt and like decay?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll decay like most things will.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
As we're slowly making our way towards where there are humans.
I'm going up to this camp because I'm not going to take on an entire city full of Nordheimers.
who drink all night and fight all day.
Something like that. Yeah. Perhaps they drink all day and fight all night.
I really hope that there are humans up here. Because if not, then this entire thing has been a waste.
Oh, there's human camps around here. Because I've been testing them. Yeah. But I'm not sure which ones have population. Which ones
I think
don't.
You should just go into the
city?
Go into the city and just like be done with it.
You're going to get me killed. And if there's no humans in the city?
Well, then there's
a bug in this version.
Yeah, there's a bug in this version. Basically, this is live game development or live game testing.
We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live. Okay.
Yes, you're going to have to run all the way from Colorado to New Mexico to get ice.
Oh, look. As opposed to the trailer, these are actually some of the new plants. I was laughing so hard because I saw the trailer that we released and it said, new plants in the biome, and had a picture of Yellow Lotus, which has been in the game since.
Yeah, when's that going? Oh, there's a mammoth.
Let's not go near the mammoth.
Yeah, let's not piss off the mammoth.
Mammoths are like, no. They're like, no, run.
So what's worse, the ice giants or the mammoths?
The ice giants are easier to kill, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because they have... The mammoths are using some of the same animations that the elephants use. Mm-hmm. And they're just brutal. They just charge you and knock you down and smash you. Whereas the ice giants are dodgeable.
Right.
I've fought an ice giant and not taken any damage just by being skillful.
Right.
And, if I can do it, that means the internet can do it.
Hopefully.
Alright, I see people.
Here they are.
Yep. Here they go. Oh, luckily for me.
That one guy took a shot at you, Joel.
Yeah, they're both wielding bows, these
They're
fools.
both archers.
Wonderful. But I'm up here, they can't reach me. They'll give up in a second.
Come on, Joel, take him down.
I'm in.
That guy's a fighter.
Yeah, he's going to come after me. He's not easy.
You should block him, Joel.
That's a good point.
You should block and stagger him so that, you can... There we go, do some damage.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid getting killed by the bow wielder at the same time.
There we go.
I have, no health left. It's fantastic. Come on, man. Do what you can. What you got, boy?
There we go. Nice. He wasn't wearing a lot of armor, so it's slightly easier to take him down.
Speaking of not wearing much armor.
I really wouldn't recommend doing archery without wearing something on your torso.
Oh, crap.
And you died.
Random guy came from behind. Destroys me. Story of my life.
It happens.
Actually, wait. Random guy coming from behind is not the story of my life. Wait. Retraction.
Check. Bingo.
Bingo. It's the same part of the polo. Jeez. All right.
I haven't seen a bingo in chat yet.
Do you want to try?
I want to try. I'm gonna set this to dawn so we see a bit more. Let's see.
You could just go
kept
find
all
the
our
body.
gear? No, we haven't kept all our gear.
Didn't you? Oh, yeah,
No, I
we
forgot.
could have shown the new single player mode stuff that we set up, but oh well, another time.
I forgot that server's name. But yeah, we can explain it at least. We can talk about it. Can we?
Why did he shoot so fast? Because the new AI shoots based on the range you are away from it, so you can get shot. Oh look, it's a goat.
And that goat is slowly circling, questioning his life.
Chasing his tail.
Yeah.
So the monsters, however, do not have new AI.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be rolling out new AI for the monsters in the next few weeks and months, and the new AI for the monsters will then it'll complete the AI circle. So
yeah. But you mentioned a new single player experience. Well, not experience.
Well, not really. Se. We've just streamlined getting into a single player game in the game and making it smoother for people.
Yeah. Now you can choose difficulty settings.
Somebody just saw you, I'm sure.
Oh, nope. Running away.
Yeah, run towards the mammoth.
Yeah, run towards the mammoth. Run towards both mammoths. Let's see. Is he still... Well, the mammoth is after me now.
Except the guy with the bow hit him.
Yep.
So now the mammoth is going to go kill the guy with the bow. That's actually pretty good. You should have done that.
Yeah, I should have done that. I'm going to see if I can get away from this. Nope, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Help.
I told you they will chase you relentlessly. You can climb. Hold space. They can't climb. Yet.
No, but he's going to find me.
Maybe.
There we go. Screw you.
He'll give up after a few minutes
Yeah.
and he can't get you.
I think the mammoth gave up on the guy with the bow as well. Yeah. I actually saw when I was playing around in the desert area earlier that...
Climbing is cheat. We just witnessed it. Yeah.
But I've seen in the desert area, I've seen like other exiles running after hyenas and when they come near. So hopefully that's we'll be able to see like more dynamic stuff coming from the human AI. That would be fun, in my opinion. All right, let's do this. Come here.
Shields have had their durability changed a lot.
Yeah, I noticed it's much easier now to hold up a shield and not just have it completely break on me the moment I... Alright, who wants to kill me? I have a sliver of life left.
Ambrosia, man, ambrosia.
I don't have ambrosia.
Yeah, but spawn some. You are a GM. But anyway, hopefully people who've played the game long term can... No, go back. I want to... Even if you die, I want people to see that the AI will actually chase you. It won't run off. It'll just be like going for you. If you,
Oh, mammoth.
Now they'll attack the mammoth. This should be actually pretty interesting.
Nope.
Nope.
Unless I
killed you.
Unless I die.
So what level were you?
30.
Yes.
They managed to... Whoa, they took down the mammoth.
Yeah.
3 of them.
Oh. It went rogue on them. Fucking mammoth.
Damn devs can't even play their own game.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I think... Let's see, what else could we talk about? Yes, some of the things that we might want to, as far as housekeeping goes, mention is mounts, which were initially planned for this expansion update, but instead have been shifted a bit. Yeah,
well, they're still planned to be the next big content update, is to have mounts. That's the camp I was looking for before. It's right there.
Too late.
The problem with mounts is that we made some decisions early on in the project that don't really make it that easy for us to implement mounts. So where it's taking longer than we had hoped. We had worked on a prototype for mounts for more than a month and still didn't have something working the way we wanted it to.
Right.
So
yeah.
It's just difficult to get these things perfect. So
and it's better to
still ongoing work.
Yeah, and it's better to give people better mounts than bad mounts, I guess.
Well,
obviously,
it's just better to give people mounts where they can do things like access their own inventory and have the HUD work when they're playing. So there's a lot of that.
Yes.
It's fine. Can you spawn me some stuff? I'm going to go fight some people in this camp, which is a bit easier than going to their capital city and trying to kill them.
Star Metal Sword.
Ancient Shield's fine, but whatever. Give me a hammer. You can see how that works against these guys, and
yeah, Star Metal Hammer.
and maybe a pike of some description.
All right. What about
Gavaine's rusty pike.
yeah?
Sure. Why not?
What about armor? Or they're gonna carve you into pieces.
Give me veneer. I like this armor.
It's a good Viking armor. It really is.
It's very pretty, except for the horns maybe.
You don't like the horns?
Well, you know, I don't. I'm not a fan of anime either. So.
What does this have to do with anime?
Just saying. Just saying. Those horns might be your waifu, but yeah.
I have nothing. I have nothing. Shit, I gotta put
Hey, let me show off the...
Yes,
okay.
go ahead.
When you're in the inventory, you assign by clicking the right... Yeah, the left button, and then you assign.
No in-game sound.
Pretty straightforward. Why is there no
I need
in-game
to take over for a bit, Joel, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. I'm the submissive type, go ahead.
See if maybe that helps a little bit.
Nope, you got nothing.
No, I got nothing. That is weird. Maybe if I turn up the volume a bit.
It's not capturing anything.
Yeah, I know. It's... There it might be capturing something.
Us talking?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Nope. I don't think so.
Check the chat.
Is there an echo, chat? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. So yeah, this is made by Jenny, right? Witching Bones.
Yeah, of course.
Which, you know, she makes pretty much all the armor. So
yep.
If you follow her on Twitter, @WitchingBones, you...
See, yeah, this will rip after 2 seconds, so you can't hold it infinitely yet.
Mm-hmm. Which a lot of people have, you know, are famous for doing.
Yes.
In our game.
And I like to do this. If I can pull one enemy at a time, this is always fun.
But then Joel, say that you
run out of stamina.
Say you come at...
Because we've changed the stamina management. So now I'm out of stamina.
But say you come at me with the giant hammer.
Yes.
And you try to do the overhead swing. What do I do to defend myself against the giant hammer overhead swing?
You should use a shield, I think.
And that will work?
Yep.
Yep. What if I come at you from the side? Then you should turn, maybe.
Turn and use a shield.
Right. Someone said mute stream playback, so I think maybe...
That's what's there, our stream. Okay.
We'll fix it for next time. Fix it in post. Tiny echo. Okay, I'm gonna dig into some of the settings for next time. I may have lost my touch a bit as far as streaming goes in the 4 weeks that I've been away. But yeah, we're gonna...
Difference in damage between Star Metal Hammer and regular hammer, I guess.
Well, oh, you woofed it.
Yeah, that's happened. That happens now. And it's a bit of a problem because now I'm out of...
You're out of juice. You're out of juice.
Come on, son. Let's do this. Dodge. Bushka! What? Unlucky. No stamina.
Where's your shield?
I don't know. I didn't equip it again. Fail.
Alright.
I died like a bitch. And I deserved it.
You can't say that.
What?
Oh, yeah, I guess you can.
Why?
I don't know.
Female dog. It's an animal. They die a lot. People put them down in clinics all the time.
Not just female ones, like all dogs.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Some of the things that we need to mention. We should probably also mention some of the stuff that's coming down the line still. We mentioned mounts. People are always asking about sorcery. That's coming.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell people except this stuff is going to be worked on. So, but we can go through the list.
Yeah, so it's sorcery, it's the settlement system, it's still some AI improvements.
Combat continuing. We're going to add a combo system to combat. We'll talk about that in a stream when we have it.
The purge.
The purge is definitely coming.
More avatars eventually.
We'll fill out the religion system with all the gods that we plan to have.
People are saying show the new god. Should we show them Emir?
Oh, go ahead.
Should we blow our load on Emir?
Go ahead.
Yeah?
Blow our load on Emir. And you got up me for saying bitch. Unbelievable. Where's the respect?
There is none. No respect. I got no respect. Alright. Let's just do it. Right away. We're cheating, obviously, because it's a dev stream, so we can cheat as much as we want. Here we go.
Oh, you guys so ripped.
And
I wish I had abs like that.
Yeah, me too. So people
it started raining.
So people on YouTube wouldn't start calling. So people on YouTube won't call me fat.
Rain.
There we go. Say hello to Ymir, the Frostfather, and his giant axe. I'm gonna stomp on these people. See, there's a person right there trying to fire on someone.
Goodbye, village.
I deleted their village from the world. Yeah, Witching Bones is yelling at us in chat to show the rest of the armor, calling us noobs at the same time.
No Witching Bones, no. Let people find out on their own about the armor. You already linked it all on Twitter. What you talking about? Just follow Witching Bones at Twitter, then she gets more followers, and we'll get to see her cool armor.
Yeah. No, we're gonna show more of the armor as we go. We're gonna do some more videos from the.
Look to the north, my friend.
I have no idea where is north. This way?
That way, it's north. Yeah.
Okay. With this you mean, or?
Yeah, I just wanted to see
see the spires.
The scope of the playfield.
I wonder what happens if I smash this village with my axe.
I don't know.
I think I'm despawning. Yep.
Oh, the GUI didn't show up for you, though. That's interesting.
All right. See? Live bug testing and bug reporting. I think we can jump out of the game and maybe do some Q&A stuff.
Sure. If you want to.
I don't know. I kind of want to.
Look at all my places I died. Nice. Oh, actually, that's an avatar.
I'm going to turn off the intro. It's great. There we go.
Cool.
We're nothing if not a bit unprofessional on this stream. But I feel like I'm getting
I feel like that's your tagline for this stream. We're nothing if not unprofessional.
Yeah, exactly. We should try adding like...
Why is there nothing to stop a boss? Gangbanger Hove, I believe you haven't played for a while because there is indeed stuff to stop bosses.
As in avatars.
Yes.
There's the avatar dome. You can shoot at them with the trebuchets, with bows,
whatever,
all kinds of stuff. You can throw grenades at them, and they will just disappear.
I don't know.
We're being killed by a wolf in the game.
That's fine.
Screw that.
I guess we're answering questions now.
Let's see. As the AI is now better, is there any new release date for the Purge? Unfortunately, there isn't. But
it'll be at least once we have the monster AI in place as well.
Yeah.
The human AI is better. The monster AI is not fixed yet. We'll get it there.
What do you get for being a Ymir worshipper?
Yeah, special armor. It's similar to the other religions. Special armors, a special food, special weapons. It's all. Yeah. If you want me to go into the details of the stuff, I can't remember that you get Ymir's axe as one of the weapons. You get the Ymir armor, which is at the moment it's a reskin of the veneer armor, or it is the veneer armor with special stats. I don't remember exactly what the food is. I need to look at it. Yes.
You said the AI for humans was improved and that they're more relentless, but is that it? Is that really a change?
Yeah, it's a core.
It's more than that.
It's a core systems change. You'll notice it, believe me. It's yeah, sure. People will say, "Oh, but it's not like they're doing anything super special." No, that's the point. That they weren't working at the core before.
Right.
They were breaking too easily and doing weird shit all the time, and like not equipping weapons and blah blah blah. Now they.
So now the basics of the AI.
Now the basic core stuff works
is working properly,
as it should. Yes.
And then we can build on that and
then we
make
build
it
on
even
that
better.
And add all the extra behaviors we want to. A lot of this is not just AI; it's animation and things like that we're doing. So,
let's see what else. Oh yeah, someone asked about loot in like caves and dungeons, and
we've done a complete
overhaul
of all the loot in the game.
Yes.
So yay, enjoy.
You should be able to get some cool loot when you go out and raid the dungeons.
Joel fat too much.
What?
It's Frico Fefi. I love that name.
Yeah, it's a pretty good name. With the bigger map, will the game be optimized for more than 40 people? I don't know. Yes.
Well,
right.
Hold on. With the bigger map, will the game be optimized for more than 40 people? That's not really relevant. It's more we are working on server optimization. We have made some changes recently. We'll continue to make more.
Let's see. 10 pounds of bacon asks about servers on Xbox. We're going to talk about that at a later date.
I assume a later date, but before the Xbox release.
Before the Xbox release, obviously. There are still some things that need to fall into place, but we will give you all the information that you need before the game launches on Xbox Game Preview. So, that's going to be good. Let's see what else people are asking. Will the player count per server increase? If we can ensure...
The goal is to have 70 players per server by launch.
Yeah, if we can ensure decent server performance,
yes.
Obviously. Some people have also been asking about like arrow speed, which is weird because I see some people saying that it's too slow. Some people are saying that it's too fast.
Yes, that's standard. Have you ever been on the internet before? Because there'll always be an opposing opinion.
Yeah. When can I punch a camel? When the camels are out.
Yeah, sure. Somebody asked what the resolution and frame rate for Xbox 900p 30 FPS targeted. And the settings visually that you can see is if you go to settings in the PC game and set it to medium, that's basically the Xbox settings with some tweaks here and there.
Yeah. His hitbox is being worked on, and please make characters blink.
Would you recruit Josh Tech? Yeah, we tried to actually. He doesn't.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave Australia.
He doesn't want to leave Australia.
Unlike you.
Well, I think his girlfriend is in Australia, and she is
Norwegian and doesn't want to go to Norway.
Doesn't want to come back to Norway. Yeah,
so there's that. Unfortunately, but yeah, we wanted to recruit him because the
roll dodge speed seems really fast. Yeah, try it with heavy armor.
Yes, the reason that it was really fast is because we had armor that was
medium
on the lighter side.
The lightest one is fastest.
Yeah. With heavy armor, it's going to be much slower, and it's basically we can probably show it right now.
Will I need Xbox Live to play? You need Xbox Live to play online, and I think if you play single player with Xbox Silver, it's fine.
Yeah. So you on the Xbox you don't need the permanent connection, I think.
No, you just don't need an Xbox Gold account. You can play with an Xbox Silver account.
So that stuff is the hitboxes that was being worked on.
Yes.
Please make characters blink.
That's a good idea. When we add the facial rig, we'll do that.
Someone's asking if you have a new haircut. You have a new haircut every 2 days, every 2 weeks, don't you? Because you shave your head.
I shave my head I wouldn't say every 2 weeks, but probably every 2 months. I'm like, when it comes to haircuts, I'm the cheapest man in the world because I refuse to pay 1,000 kronas for someone to run a razor through my hair.
1,000?
Norway's just got ridiculous.
What kind of hairdressers do you go to?
You guys pay your hairdressers too much. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I really agree. Why did the green wall come down between the regions?
It didn't. Well, sort of. It's not really come down.
It's still there, but there's a lore reason.
Well,
right?
No.
No?
There would be a lore reason if we'd had time to implement the story the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
There'll be a lore reason when we add the story. Do I shave?
Sometimes.
Every time I shave my hair,
yeah. For role players, it's very important to have like mouth movements when they
Flappy
talk.
mouth?
Flappy mouth.
Yeah, we will talk about it. We haven't added the facial rig yet, and that's actually what's holding back the cinematic at the start of the game and lots of other things as well, because it's not as high a priority as some of the stuff. Plan on using better database than SQLite. That would make it harder for certain things, so probably not.
White Tiger OP, will Archon access be a thing? It's something that we've been going back and forth with. Well, I've been pushing for it, at least for.
What's that, sorry?
It's something called remote connection. It's for private server owners to do stuff with their servers, basically. I've been pushing for it with
Brett and Rui and Hans and the gang. Yeah.
So I'm pushing for it. Hopefully it will be a thing. I want it to be a thing. You want it to be a thing.
As creative director, I solemnly swear never to block adding cool stuff that allows us to do remote server stuff. So.
Tiveli asks if NVIDIA Ansel is implemented. Yes, it is.
It has been since launch.
Yes, it has been. And people were using it to cheese the game. Because when you activated it, then it would freeze the entire server.
But we fixed that a bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Someone's also asking if there will be an ending to the game, and I think that's being planned for.
There's a story in the game that will be the last thing we add because whatever. Yeah. It's really not as important as getting all the features in, and then there'll be a storyline. You can follow the storyline, and at the end you can make a choice. And if you make the choice in one direction, the game will end.
Mm-hmm. Are you planning on making mods easier for private servers instead of installing and showing from the start? I believe the answer to that is yes.
What's that? Sorry.
Like making, like when you're. Sorry, I'm just completely losing it now. When you're choosing a private server and that private server uses mods, you have to install the mods. It should default to it downloading.
That's something we're going to try to fix as well.
Yeah,
improve. Yep.
So yes, it's going to happen. Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We've been going on for about an hour. 10 Pounds of Bacon still asking about dedicated servers on Xbox. We will talk about that at a later date before the Xbox One version comes out. Finally, I think we can do maybe one more question.
People are asking why we don't have two-handed swords.
Yes.
The reason we don't have two-handed swords is because I want to fix the other combat stuff. Adding more weapons adds complexity. It's easier to fix base combat with the weapons we have, and then add new weapons on top of a good, solid combat system.
Yeah.
So two-handed swords will appear when I feel that the other stuff is fixed to the degree that I want it to be. Sure. And just to give people a roadmap for what we're doing, we've been working on core controls, stamina management, shield blocking and things like that need to be improved to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to work on a combo system, and we're going to change NPC attacks so that they use the same combo system, so that they commit to animations, so that you have to move out of the way. We've already made dodge cancel all attacks. We've made block cancel some attacks. It's getting there, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of stuff to keep going.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do one final question from Storm the Bard. With the factions, will there be a chance to become friendly with factions you choose? For example, the Mitra NPCs.
Yes. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Right.
Hopefully.
Short and quick then.
When we add setups for alliances and things like that, we'll probably try to add something to the NPCs in the game as well.
Right. I think that's it for now. We've been going on about an hour, and we're going to stream next week, and then the week after that, which is post Xbox One game preview launch.
Somebody said, "Oh, no arrows are too slow." You know, I play the game with archery, and I just don't agree with you, right? It's okay for us to disagree.
Right. You got any new employee geeks that has the job to improve fighting mechanics? Well, not technically. We have the old geeks improving the fighting mechanics.
Yeah, I find it like maybe because I'm not that great at combat that people see me playing in the game or something. But like, it's like people don't think that we understand how to design combat. If you want to try a really cool combat game that just came out, I have a recommendation. Try Aztez. That guy has those two guys have. They understand beat 'em ups to the core, and it's a really, really fun game to play. We also see and understand how they designed and what they've done in that game. It's just it takes time, and it's not simple when you have servers involved.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, we're gonna stream next week, and we're gonna stream right after the Xbox One launch, and then we're gonna have some special guests here. That's going to be fun. It's going to be weird being in this cramped area.
I might not be in that stream. I might just leave it to you and
and our special guests.
You can have your special
We're going to be
guests.
at least 3 people in here. We will send out keys to streamers and YouTubers. We haven't set a date for that yet, but it's going to be a couple. You're going to see stuff on YouTube and Twitch a couple of days before the Xbox One launch and before the Biome releases. But sorry, the update expansion releases. So it's gonna, we're gonna start sending that stuff out. And if you've gotten in touch with me already, then and I haven't gotten back to you yet, it's just because I haven't had the time to reply to your email. But if you're reaching out to me, then I will respond in time. I just can't always reply immediately. And before people ask, no, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger and it's not James Earl Jones. But that would have been great, though, right? If those were our guests.
Then I would be here.
Then you would be here?
Then I would be
here.
Then
you would just sit here and go,
Jason Momoa. Oh, yeah, because
yes,
I have him too.
Jason Momoa can throw axes at Arnold because that's the thing Jason Momoa does. He likes drinking beer and throwing axes.
Sounds like a good barbarian.
Yes. All right. We are going to head out. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye. The story of Conan Exiles has been one of sand and blood and sweat. But now Funcom would like to invite you to join us as we venture into the frozen north. The new biome is a significant increase to the landmass of Conan Exiles, giving people completely new environments to explore with different types of weather conditions to deal with. With the change in environment, there's a change in the resources available for you, the player. That means new types of plants, new types of stone and metal, new types of animals to hunt, and new types of enemies to destroy. You'll encounter exciting new factions. The heirs of the North are made up of Nordheimers, people who drink all night and fight all day. In the gloomier parts, there is the Forgotten Clan, who live among the mounds of the dead, the remnants of an ancient battlefield. Every night, the Whites rise from the ground and attack the Forgotten Clan. Finally, among the frozen slopes of the mountains, you will find the Frost Giants. Together, they have created a great edifice to their god, the Temple of Frost. In addition to the Temple of Frost, there's another multi-level dungeon known simply as the Black Keep. In the halls of the Black Keep, you will encounter traps, tricks, treasures, and finally, Tyros, the Deathbringer. Included in this update is the new temperature system, which allows your character to feel the punishment of both freezing cold and extreme heat. You might want to wear light, loose clothing when you're in the desert, and you might want to wear heavy, fur-lined armor when you're in the cold, frozen north. There are over 300 new items in this area for you to loot, craft, and trade. Of course, it isn't just about clothing. The new crafting machines allow capabilities in Conan Exiles that were not previously available. Things like placing fish traps into a water source and waiting until it fills with fish that you can then press for oil. Placing beehives in the world, populating them with honey and then using them to brew alcohol. And then as you drink that alcohol, it will protect you against certain status effects. But on the negative side, it will of course make you thirstier and give you a hangover, which makes you feel pretty bad. If you want to build in the snowy slopes of the north, you're going to need something that will insulate you against the cold. With the new update, we've introduced 2 new tiers of building: insulated wood and black ice reinforced stone. These new types of buildings are equivalent to Tier 3 and Tier 2 building tiers from the desert, except that they insulate you against the cold and the ice. We've updated the character creation with this update. Finally, you'll be able to choose the beard that adorns the face of your favorite barbarian, and different colorings for those facial hairs. In addition to that, there's a new god to choose, Ymir, the Frost Father.